Hello everybody and welcome back to Banished. Our town grows ever so quickly as winter has finally rolled in and we need to deal with somewhat of a firewood shortage that we are currently experiencing. Let's get all our tabs back up, including the professions one. There we go, lovely. Now we are also experiencing labor shortages, but I'm hoping that a few of the students are going to graduate soon and we'll have them in the labor pool. We also apparently have a homeless person. That's no good. Let's put down a wooden house somewhere here to absorb some of that population growth. Now, something that I have done, which is kind of cool, I think, is I've thrown down tiny shacks just here and there, like in sort of these sort of rough regions, and that should ensure that a few of our people, I don't know about all of them, but a few of them will be housed in their areas. So, you know, like us, we've got a herdsman living here, our beekeeper and our chandler living in the area, and we should probably set up some small, like another small little town over here because we are going to have quite a few people living out this way. Now that said, we are also going to want to distribute firewood onto this side, so it's probably a good idea to go into here, find not storage lean-tos, but we need carts, something we can man and get people to distribute goods to. Although I suppose it's not the end of the world if they have to walk over here to get firewood, right? We might be pushing it with that. Maybe we just put a storage lean-to here for or a storage stockpile for fuel, but you can't really guarantee that it'll be filled. Now, the only way to really do it is with the markets. So we need stalls. Here? Cart? Firewood. There we go. Okay, a fuel cart, as it says. Probably just on the edge here, yeah? Or maybe next to the warehouse? Sort of keep it all in one place? Yeah, right there. Okay, perfect. Then, can we now run... for some reason that apparently doesn't... That empty space there isn't a road access. Oh well, it's fine. It also takes 40 logs, which is kind of ludicrous. Alright, anyway, let's go ahead and speed things up here a little bit so we can get through winter. And then our demands for firewood drop a little bit anyway. Someone here is homeless. Citizen's home. Okay, no, she's housed, which means it's one of the students in there that is homeless. We have one homeless individual. Yes, a student at the age of 13. What I'm assuming happened is that when these, see these little tiny shacks, I've been upgrading them to tiny houses, just to make sure that people are getting, the best efficiency out of the wood or whatever. I'm pretty sure she moved in there and then was kicked out. Kind of just like I did there. But we've got a few more of these things coming in, which is going to really improve the efficiency of our setups here. As you can see, there's quite a bit of a difference between the tiny shack and the tiny house. Like, this has got solid stone walls, a nice, heat-insulating roof, and this is basically just a shack with some wood on the side. Alright, and we got one labourer in, which means we can now fill out this sunflower field. Fantastic, so we're finally farming on all 4 pistons again, which is great. We need to now consider... Oh, I didn't think I showed this in the previous episode, whoops. As the previous episode ended, we had some cows come in, and off camera I purchased them. So we have got ourselves something cows, I'm not sure which, and a large field to fill them up. It'll be 3 of 12? Yeah, 12 in total, and then after that point we'll start slaughtering them for meat and leather and such. They'll also die of old age, periodically. So, we need to get another labourer on the fuel market cart. Excellent. Just want to make sure that we keep bringing firewood to the local area, and that will service these shacks as well, yes. Okay, excellent. So now, who we got here? Farmers. Single-person households. That's not ideal. The real question is this the right farmers? Yes, it is. Okay, so it is people in this area. Alright, cool. Because if you make sure people live near their jobs, it significantly improves the efficiency of your town. Because it means that people aren't walking as far to, do their work or whatever. It helps a plenty. Okay, lovely. So that's done. Now we need to consider what we want to do with population expansion. How much do we have by way of free people? So we got a male student there of age, a couple males, 3 males, no females. What about here? Let's do a quick scan of all this. 4 males, 5 males, 6 males. Oh, there we go. 7. Okay. So we could do 3 houses. We've got 6 men, 3 girls who are ready to go. So why don't we go ahead and put down some more of these salt boxes, yeah? Just to kind of keep things symmetrical. Salt box house, sure. Which way are these all facing? Probably this way? Probably best. Yeah, sure, right there, like that. Okay, 1, 2. We'll put down maybe 4 of them. Because I'm sure by the time they all get built, we'll have... Yeah, like, I mean, this girl will be coming of age pretty soon. Alright, cool. So that'll keep our population growing, because we are kind of stagnating a little bit here. We've only got 5 kids in the system. 17 children, but only 5 students in the system. Which is a bit annoying. Although, it does say 40... Oh, wait, this is builders. Looking at the wrong place. There's our students. Okay, we have plenty of people available. And we've got a whole bunch of elderly men, which is odd. Hey, we can get some clothing. Why don't we go ahead and actually buy some of this? So let's go ahead and get some warm coats for the winter. We'll get like 15 of those. Sure. We can make hide coats. I won't buy those. I don't know what a frock is. We'll get some 15 of them. And 30 buffs. Okay, so that's 1,200 materials. If we sell them all our herbs, we can break even just on that. Right? Yeah, there we go. 1,200, 1,200. Perfect. Okay. And now we have a surplus of clothing. Lovely. That's clearly not exactly a sustainable way to do that, but it is something we can get away with now. So if I switched you over to reeds and feathers, would you be able to produce my tailor? Uncertain. Also, do we need to be filling up any professions here? Builders doesn't matter. Dredger, forester, fishermen. Yeah, fishermen are getting a bit low. So why don't we... Oh, there we go. Another one got freed up. Okay, fishermen there. Gatherers are down 1, so let's actually take some people off building. Go down to 2. Gatherers, because we had some people die of old age, and then if you don't have free laborers, they don't get replaced. Meaning that you sort of end up with these shortages. Woodcutter, lovely. We have 3 people. Okay, people are graduating now. Excellent. Absolutely excellent. I might just put a couple more as quarry workers. Maybe take that up to 6. Still have 1 person free. Okay, that's good. That means if anyone dies, they can go and fill in for them. Okay, now, what do we want to build next? What's the next major expansion for our town? We do have a sustainable amount of... We do not have a sustainable amount of iron. Oh, hello. Just giving me the blue tick? Alright. That might be the textiles trader. We don't have iron. Why not? Fuel refinery. Where's my iron smelter? Oh, you've been turned off. So you're... okay, because you need to be switched over to iron, because you were smelting copper for me. That's right, because we bought some copper ore. I remember now. Okay, cool. So iron limit, I'm going to take that up to 2,000 as well. Basically, just any iron ore we have, refine that into iron. I don't see any real reason to keep the iron ore around, and that keeps that going. Okay, nice. So now, we probably want to start building some of our sort of town infrastructure. Sort of, you know, especially in the center here. So maybe, because we're good for food, we're good for fire... Well, we're okay for firewood, we're fine for tools, we're fine for clothes. At least for now. So we're probably going to want to get, yeah, like I said, get some infrastructure up. So, let's head over to the town stuff. Let's look at health first. So we have 2 options here for health. We have a hospital, which is a sort of large chimneyed building, or we have the town hospital, which is a bit more colonial looking. I'll be honest, I don't really like the look of this structure. I don't think it quite fits the aesthetic we've got here. Neither does this. But this is a little bit closer to the sort of shingled roofs of the market. So why don't we stick the hospital right on the main market here? Yeah, right there. Perfect. Okay. And also we need to take these roads further. Didn't even notice. There we go. And we should probably start giving people something to do entertainment-wise, right? What sort of fruit do we have? We have apples. We have sunflowers and blackberries. Could we make blackberry wine? Let's look at town services. Luxuries? Yeah, here we go. Small tavern. storage location for alcohol, but they don't create it. What we need is a brewery, yeah. Okay. A winery from grapes and fruit. A distillery from where grains and other organics are distilled and bottled into spirits. Or a curing barn. Pub kitchen. I'm not sure. What we're going to want though... Oh! We can get some frog's legs and some fruitcake. An arrowhead. Some bronze. So, a bit of a random collection of things. What if we take 300 fruitcake? And some frog's leg. Yeah, just get the fruitcake, sure, why not? That's 300, so why don't we give them... Oh, I don't know. What could we trade for that? Just nice, quick and easy. How much will the copper get us? If we say 40 copper, we need 20 more units. There we go. Give them 40 copper and 20 beeswax. Nice. Okay, and we get some fruitcake. That's a luxury food. It'll make people a bit happier. Alright, cool. So we'll have a physician working there. Let's get a pub kitchen. This takes regular foods, like the ones we got brought in, and it converts them into, what's the word I'm looking for? It converts them into, like, luxury foods. That's what the description says. So we'll put the pub kitchen right next to the hospital. That seems like a good idea. Yeah, no, surely that won't backfire in the slightest. Then we need something to brew. I'm going to take my chances at making blackberry wine. So we'll stick the brewery, oh, I don't know, right next to the trading hub over here. Yeah? Cool, right over there. And maybe we should put a small storage barn in here too. Storage cellars, no. Small barn. Perfect. Just stick that right on the main highway. Just a little bit of resource storage right next to the trading post. Also, you can be dismissed. Thank you. We don't need you. Okay, let's watch some of this stuff get done. So our hospital's almost finished. I assigned a couple more people to building, just to kind of speed that all up. Where are my workers? They are working on this. No, they're going to get the snacks constantly. Constant snacking. Unbelievable. Alright, so there we go. We have our hospital. Let's go ahead and make sure we always have one person as a laborer and throw our physician in there. So if we ever get the plague or any of those sort of problems, we can deal with it pretty quickly. Also, we should probably worry about fires at this point. We're going to need wells. Well, we need some wells. Where do we want to put these? That's the real question. So, probably going to want one on the corner there. Probably want one over here. This is close enough to the river, as is all of this. Maybe down here might be in a bit of danger, so maybe a well, like just sort of on the corner, right over there. Corner of the main road, throw down a well, that'll do the trick. Okay, did we actually put it down? Yeah, we did. Okay, 40 stone apiece, yeah, that's going to eat through our entire supply. Hey, we got the pub kitchen. Nice. And I think that used that one building material I purchased. So, canteen and water, no. What do we want to make? Beef and mushrooms, pork and salt, chicken and honey, potato and venison. We need meat. Well, we have venison, don't we? Deer and mash? I don't think I have potatoes. Doesn't look like we're going to actually be able to use it. We do have fish, but we don't have potatoes. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're actually going to be able to do any of this. We don't even have canteens available yet, I don't think. So, I guess, Pub Kitchen, you're currently on hiatus. But we want to keep an eye out for some more seeds. If we could get chickens, we could do eggs and milk, because we have the cows now. I think they produce milk. Let's have a look. Yes, they do. They produce quite a bit of milk. In fact, we could actually get a dairy producer up and running, right? We're sort of playing around with the foods and the services this episode. We could also do a church to go with all this brewing. Maybe just a small chapel. A seafarer's shrine. Hey, that's nice and compact. Yeah, this might be the one. Maybe right next to the hospital. That seems pretty good location. It's a bit too wide, unfortunately, to go right there. We could stick it, yeah, just there next to the pub kitchen. Sure. You know, you go to the hospital, have a pint, head over to the shrine to cleanse your sins. Perfect. Okay. Let's get the road going up there, so don't forget to place it. This well's coming in nicely. Why don't we put down some decorations over here as well? Oh geez, winter's here already? Man. Maybe, I don't know, just some miscellaneous stuff next to the school. What about some boxes? Press F to cycle. Press F to cycle appearances, and R to rotate. So you can put down some crates over there. Maybe a bench too. Yeah, a couple nice wooden benches next to the school. And what do we want to put next to the well? Maybe like a lamppost? Don't have any. Do you have like a candle lamppost? No. What about some rocks? Just some decorative rocks. No, that's kind of stupid. A trough. What about a windmill? Right there. Sure, why the hell not? Okay, we have a trader though. The hauler. Healing poultice, charcoal, furnace fuel, bronze tool. We don't really need any of this. Although some steel tools would be nice. Charcoal, furnace fuel would be nice. But you know what? We don't really need anything he's selling, so we can produce all of that. At least to a decent quality. Are you able to make 20 iron and furnace fuel? Yeah, you don't really make like tools and stuff though, do you? Break bronze tools. You don't really need bronze right now. I can't really mine copper or tin. We're not there yet. We've not got the labor. Okay. What are we building over here again? Where is the brewery? There it is. Okay, so you can make wine from blackberries. Yes, we can make blackberry wine. Perfect. Okay, so my vineyard can go ahead and get that going. We should have a surplus of blackberries. I'm not too worried about that. Yeah, 864 right there. Okay, perfect. Can you make blueberry wine from like the foraging? No, they thought of that. Clever. Okay. Well, yes, we can make some blackberry wine though. Where do you work? You're picking up resources. What are you gonna go get? More berries? Fish? Getting fish? Why the hell are you getting fish? No. Hold on, I feel like it's changed. There we go. They do this game does this damn thing all the time where it'll just change people. So like that person will be on an errand and then they'll get reassigned to work down here. Instead of continuing the errand they were working on at the beginning. It's a bit infuriating. Anyway, we have our first wine produced. So, instead of selling it, let's consume it. We're going to want to go ahead and put down a tavern. Definitely not under religious structures, that'll be under this. Small tavern. Lovely. That'll service our people down here. Yeah, right next to the chapel. Keep all our buildings in one place. And maybe we'll put down a small tavern down here as well for these people. Because they might be a bit too far out of range for the other one. Where will this fit? Right there. Coincidentally. Perfect. Does the road fit there? It does. Hey, look at that. Nice. Whoa. Ah, the sounds of the city. Lovely. Alright, anyway, we are looking pretty good so far for this episode. Kind of just, yeah, this is sort of like expanding our town's functionality. Again, man, Banished is just such a slow, relaxed play style game. Like, it's not something rapid about or like intense about it. We can get a pasta in there. Whoa, 80 members immediately. We should probably put a seafarer's shrine down here then. People really seem to want that. So, another trader. What do you have for me, sir? Pub meals and scotch. Well, some mead, some scotch. Why don't we buy like 10 bottles of scotch, and we'll buy 20 mead. Yeah, that seems fine. Okay, so we'll need like 55 firewood to cover that. Another 40 units, which is 8, so 5 tools. There we go, evens. Nice. Okay, so we've got a bit of variety in our taverns. Very cool. Is this one up and running? Small tavern? Yes, you are. Lovely. And you are not being staffed? Is there a reason for that? Okay, that was a bit odd. What about this tavern? Yeah, and we also want the seafarer's shrine, right? Maybe a larger chapel? Old church? Oh, that's big. It's kind of cool looking, too. Maybe we scrap that seafarer's shrine there and go for the church. It's huge. That's a bit too big. Chapel. Could do. Parish house. How many people do you help? Small community, 60, 160. Holy hell. That's more like it. Yeah, we'll put this... I think we might move that Seafarers Chapel then. Where do we want the church? The Church of New England. Let's throw this down right next to the hospital. That seems like... seems like, you know, go and pray the disease away. It's probably the best medicine they actually have access to. Considering, you know, rubbing some salt on it isn't really going to cure cancer. Where is our wine production at? How are we doing? Oh no, I just took someone off the job. I did not mean to do that. Oops. Okay, so we've got plenty of wine in there. We're going to have to do quite a lot of wining production. In fact, actually, why don't we go ahead and increase the number of brewers we have? Just commit all of our blackberries to wine. And you can actually go ahead and get decommissioned. Yes, because we'll build this one instead. We'll use some of the stone from that to build this. And then we'll put our Seafarers Shrine down over here. You need to be staffed as well. There we go, small tavern. Okay, lovely. Now my people have a bit of entertainment. So let's look at the average citizen. How are they doing? They were pretty happy to begin with, but now they're going to be extra happy. And this should all improve our prestige, which means nomads want to join us, and that boosts our population. So in fact, why don't we go ahead and get a town hall down? Colonial Hall, Town Hall. Which one do we want to get? Sort of like the Russian Kursk style? No. Let's get the... yeah, there we go. Go for the good old vanilla Banished. I prefer the look of the vanilla buildings, to be honest. I think they're quite pretty. Put that right next to the well. Keep it safe. Maybe give it a bit of a roadway going down here. Use those benches nice and easily. Lovely. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. Okay, there we go. Town Hall. Town Hall. Okay. And fill out some of these spaces. Cool. Okay, so the town hall is in. Now, this presents us with some quite interesting opportunities, believe it or not. We can put some storage buildings on the side there, that's fine. This presents us with some interesting opportunities, because now we will be able to accept nomads. Sort of, you know, people, as the name suggests, nomadic tribes who want to come and live in our city. Yeah, pretty good stuff. What is... Hey, we're getting 4 pearls a season there, that's not bad. How are these houses looking? Okay, so our older people have died off, and younger families have moved in here. Students are a bit far away. We might want to put a school nearby. Yeah, that might be worth doing, but not just yet. I'm not too worried about them, because they graduate when they age up, not when they don't actually have to go to the school. Okay, so what do we have available here? We've got kernels. I'm guessing it's corn kernels, or maybe sunflower. I don't know. Turtles, lettuce, blueberries. Get some lettuce for a bit of meal variety. Sure, why not? And we will need to sell for 500. We'll need to sell 125, right? Quick maths. Yeah, there we go. Quick maths. Okay. Yeah, we'll buy 500 lettuce from you. Okay, lettuces. Lettuces? I don't know. 500 of them. Alright, now we have 240 wine produced, which means that these should be filling up quite comfortably. Yeah, 114. And how much have you got in you? Hold on, where's my tab? There. 2. Okay, so that one needs a bit of distribution done. Is the wine going to get stored in here? That's a good question. I don't know. Is the wine going to get stored in there? Or is the wine going to get stored in here? No, where is the wine being stored? Or is it just all being consumed? I think it was all consumed. That's insane. Alright, anyway. We should probably put down another blueberry field just to keep up with demand. Why don't we stick that right on the back of... Could go down here. Could just stick in a small one up on the corner here. Right? Sort of like up in the... on the edge, 5 by 10 or 6 by 9. What gets me more square footage? 5 by 10 is 50, 6 by 9 is 54, so we'll go with that one. Alright. Here we go, get that cleared. Trying to think about what to do next. We could distill apples into cider. That could be fun. right? And let's probably start putting some of our wine in here for sale. Maybe like, let's try and store like 200 wine at any given time. I don't know how much it sells for, but it's probably a fair bit. Yeah, because we produce it pretty quickly. I'm not too fussed. And these guys are pretty good on... Yeah, they got enough to service the customers. And that's all that matters. Also, we can throw some more people on our stone mine. Lovely, lovely. And it looks like our furnace fuel is being consumed as quickly as it's being produced. So why don't we go ahead and increase our number of workers on this. That'll just really speed things up. Okay, lovely. And that said, we could probably use a few more houses by now, right? How are we looking? We've got some very old households. Those are going to open up soon enough when people die. Like, you know, this fisherman will die eventually and then people will move in. How are we doing for readable pairs, though? I hate to refer to people as that, but that's kind of what the game reduces them to. We got enough. Okay, so we can probably do another block here. I think we'll just go with more salt houses, just kind of, you know, form the backbone of our budding city. With all this. There we go. Okay, lovely. And I will wrap the road around there, just to kind of finish that block off. Although, hold on, this is a block of 10, so why don't we try and match that? So let's cancel the road. Cancel the road up here. Yeah, there we go. And why don't we actually just go ahead and put down the houses now? I know I said in a previous episode it's good to be careful with how you place these. Ah, damn, we can't actually get in a house over there unless we use the flatten tool, which I think we might just do. Yeah, because I really would like to keep that all consistent. So let's go ahead and just flatten the terrain there a little bit. Just do a little bit of a flatten right over there. And then... Oh, flatten power tool. Is that the one I want? Remove structures. Okay. Flatten power tool. That's the one I want, right? Just does it instantly. Yeah, there we go. Okay, because, I mean... we probably should be getting our builders to go over there, otherwise it is a bit cheaty. But, you know, yeah, I'm playing this as a relaxed playthrough, so I hope you don't mind. Okay, so let's go ahead and throw... call that a block. We'll do 10 houses in a strip. That's a good segment. Okay, yeah, I mean, I do have these people who are moving in are actually quite old. A 53-year-old Vinter who lives by himself. Be a stereotype, why don't you? Ooh! This is important. We have seeds. Now, this is why we want to be storing such large quantities of stuff. Oh, you won't buy wine. Interesting. Do we want onion or sugarcane? Well, let's try and buy the onion first. I don't think we can make 7,000 in value, but we can probably make 3. Okay, let's start off with the firewood. So 250 firewood right there. We have 704 to cover the surplus, and it's only going into autumn. We can replenish our stocks. We have 220 herbs. Okay, so we need another 1,000 units. 87 bone meal. Let's put all of it in there. Sure. 125 feathers. 50 furnace fuel. Okay. Okay. We have a bit of a surplus. We'll be okay. Need another 500 units there. How much will the 40 copper get us? How close will that get us? 304 units. Well, we can draw in 16 pearls, which is 144, and then we'll finish that off with the beeswax. There we go. 144. And we now have onions, and that cleared out our entire stock. Seeds are expensive in this game. You are going to be blackberries, and you need a worker. Okay. Yeah, seeds are ludicrously expensive in this game. That's kind of the primary thing we're trying to produce. Also, you should probably be set to make leather coats again, because we are out of clothing. Alright, we're going to want new farming plots. I think what we might do is just actually convert some of these fields to the onion type, just for a bit of variety. I'll convert 2 of these sunflower fields, yeah, that'll do. Oh shit, we have a tornado. Oh, a tornado? What? Where? Where? I need the map. Over here. Oh god. This tornado, I need to screenshot this. Give me a second, people. Sorry. But yeah, look at this thing. This is our tornado. Kind of a nifty effect, really, when you look at it. Unfortunately, it is all rainy, which means that, you know, the screenshot's a bit dark and dreary. But it is what it is. Anyway, let's go ahead and watch this thing spin off into the distance, wreaking havoc. it is getting dangerously close to our town, which I am a little bit worried about. I won't lie. Uh-oh. 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 Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, it's all being brutalized. Oh, it's destroyed the field. So many people are dead. Oh shit. Oh god. And we just expanded everything. Oh shit. Oh no. No. That's GG. GG. Oh man. Oh no. We're definitely in trouble. Okay. Well. Thanks. Oh, there goes the orchard too. Good. 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 Well, that was a disaster. In my experience, tornadoes normally dick around in the top corner of the map and then leave you well alone. That's the first time, I think, in my several years of playing Banished, I've ever had one come anywhere near me. Well, we're probably a bit shy on labor now. If I were to have a quick look... yes. Yes, indeed we are. Shit. Okay, well, we're going to have to very slowly rebuild things here. We'll need the blacksmith back first. Thankfully, our main town has not been affected. Oh man, okay, yeah, we're gonna have to take people... Let's just do a bit of damage control on camera here. So we're gonna need to make sure the farmers are up and running, basically. Oh, and it killed all our cow... No, there's still one cow left. Okay, we can salvage the herd. Nice. You have no workers. You have no workers. You're going to get a worker. We have one cow left. We're going to make sure she breeds. Oh man, this is a bit dark. Yeah, okay, so secondary things like the tavern, for example, that's offline now. What do we want to throw these people on? Blacksmithing, probably? Yes. And we'll need the fuel refinery up and running again. Oh god, and we got a plague too? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. This is a mess. So many disasters. Lord almighty, that very relaxed episode has come to a rather intense end. Okay, sorry, no pastors and no doctors available here. Although we probably need doctors now more than ever. No tavern workers. We really could use some nomads to come and fill the blanks. I'll leave the teacher in there, or actually maybe, you know what? Let's go ahead and put some people into the workforce, yeah. So that we can get our full suite of farmers back up and running. We can get all of our fishermen. Good. Our teacher is still employed there. Good. So the next generation will move up there. We actually need more fishermen. Okay, nice. We can get some trawlers. Rebuild that house. We have all of our farmers back in place. We're going to need a lot of stone, so we actually are going to need some stone masons. We have to take the number of builders down just to get some stone production in, I think. Oof. Yeah. I mean, it is what it is, right? C'est la vie. Okay, I think we're going to turn down the number of hunters temporarily, so that we can get a couple more builders on staff. Just one more. There we go. Alright, but guys, we're going to have to rebuild in the next episode, because we are actually all out of time for today. Man, that was unexpected, and rather damaging. So, geez. I hope you enjoyed watching. That was Banished Viva Feet Tornado. I don't know what to say. Hopefully we can recover. This probably won't be the end of us. I'll see you all in the next one. Cheers.